Having a pet has its own perks. Other than living with cute animals, they can get comfy, they can be fun to play with, they can be grumpy at times too, but most of all, they are our friends.
Do you want to go for a run on your leash? Yes? You want to go for a run on your leash? Okay.
And they have the potential to save our lives too. According to the studies, owning a pet has a multitude of health benefits. Animals don't only have the potential to lower blood pressure, but they can help prevent strokes and save your life. You don't believe us? You're watching Top 10 World, and check out these amazing stories of animals that came to the rescue and saved the lives of their owners. But before we hop into the details, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. 10. The Faithful Doberman. Dogs are faithful animals, and this particular dog just proved the world right.
Calm down. Wait.
Back in October 2007, the 17-month-old baby Charlotte was out in the sunny yard of her family's Australian home, peacefully playing and enjoying the sun. However, the peaceful day turned into a horrible one when the family dog, a Doberman pinscher named Khan, began to snarl. One of the world's most venomous snakes, a king brown snake, was spotted under the house. Khan tried to move the baby, but knowing the delicacy of the situation, he picked her by her diaper and tossed her a few feet behind him.
Yes, good job. Yeah, good boy.
The movement startled the snake, who then bit Khan on the paw. But after receiving anti-venom, the Doberman made a full recovery. 9. Making the call. Dogs sure are one of the most faithful species ever. A man named Joe Stallnicker adopted his German Shepherd Buddy and taught him to retrieve the phone when he started experiencing seizure symptoms. Buddy uses his teeth to hit speed dial that calls 911, and back in 2008, the 18-month-old dog called the emergency line and began whimpering into the phone.
If I'm in bed longer than he thinks I should be, he'll come over and nibble on my fingers.
Emergency responders arrived on the scene a few minutes later and found Stallnicker unconscious, but after a couple of days in the hospital, he recovered. 8. Sounding the alarm. Well, dogs might be loyal, but parrots are no less.
He says mama, but he has not said baby since the incident. He won't say it. He refuses.
Back in 2009, when the 2-year-old Hannah was about to choke on her food, the parrot started screaming really loud as no grown-up was near the baby. A few moments later, the parrot started screaming, "Mama, baby," over and over until the mother came and held her baby, who was turning blue by that time. The brave and responsible bird was later presented with the local Red Cross chapter's Animal Lifesaver Award. 7. Meowing a warning. Cats might seem like they're just too done with you, but deep down, they care about you. A lot. On this specific occasion, the cat used its meowing power to wake the owners up when the odorless gas, carbon monoxide, started leaking. According to the owners, it was a crazy meow, almost like she was screaming. By the time they woke up, Kathy was already dizzy and nauseated from the fumes, and her husband and son were unconscious. Thanks to Winnie the cat, Kathy was able to call 911 and get help before anybody was seriously harmed.
And once I got there, I knew, I just had that feeling. When the dog came around, and Buddy actually greeted me at my driver's side.
6. Running for help. Buddy, the German Shepherd, rescued his master. Ben Heinrich's Anchorage workshop caught fire in 2010. He shouted at his German Shepherd, Buddy, that he needed help, and the dog took off into the woods towards a nearby road where he found a state trooper and then led him to the site of the fire. The state trooper then directed the fire department to the scene, where firefighters were able to put out the blaze before it spread to Heinrich's home. Buddy received a silver-plated bowl from the Alaska State Troopers for his heroism. 5. Fighting off a fox. Back in 2009, while 10-year-old Maxim Kurgazov was playing outside his house when a fox wandered into the yard, killed one of the family chickens, then turned towards the boy. Shrek, the dog, jumped right in front of Maxim and fought off the fox with several bites to the head. Upon hearing the commotion, Maxim's father, Alexei, grabbed his son and began snapping photos of his fearless dog, which engaged in a whole 25-minute standoff with the fox. 4. Taking a bullet. In this incident of an armed robbery, the brave dog did not care about his own life and ran to help his owner. While Roberta Trawick was sitting on her couch, an armed intruder busted through her front door and told her to lay down on the ground. Her 2-year-old pit bull, D-Boy, rushed towards the robber without any fear until he fled away. However, in the process, the dog got hit 2 times in the head, but he did not stop chasing the intruder. "That dog saved my life and my family," said Trawick. "Without D-Boy, that guy could have shot me and my family." The Trawicks had rescued the pit bull from an abusive home just 3 months before the break-in. 3. The sneaky cat. While 2 of her owners were out of town, Gus the cat and her 13-year-old owner Ben were home alone when the night took a surprising turn of events. While Ben was sitting in his room, 2 intruders entered the house but were spotted by the cat sneaking in the kitchen. As those men entered the house, the cat jumped on one of the men's face and started scratching it and meowing at the top of her throat. After hearing the noise downstairs, Ben rushed to the phone and dialed 911. Luckily, the neighbors saw the men entering the house and called the police too. No harm was done to the young boy or to his cat or his belongings, but the cat sure did save the day. 2. Dory the rabbit. Diabetes can get dangerous, just like it did for Simon Stiegel, who quietly slipped into an unconscious state due to low blood sugar. His wife, Victoria, thought he'd fallen asleep while watching television. Stiegel's pet rabbit, Dory, knew it was something else. The rabbit began jumping on his chest and thumping furiously on the ground. That made Victoria take a second look and realize her husband's dire medical situation. She immediately called the authorities, who were able to revive Stiegel. 1. Molly the yellow lab. One night, Molly woke her human up by repeatedly tapping her feet on the floor next to his bed. Just 3 minutes later, the fire alarm started going off in the house. Thanks to Molly's quick thinking, everyone was able to evacuate to safety. She saved the lives of 7 people, 2 dogs, and 4 cats. These were the top 10 animals that saved human lives. Which ones did you love the most? Let us know in the comment box below. If you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to hit the like button, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the blue icon to stay up to date with our latest videos.